This is Metroid Prime Hunters' first hunt. It's essentially a demo for Metroid Prime Hunters that came packaged with the original model Nintendo DS back in 2004. The full game wasn't released until 2006, which I remember being an absolutely agonizing wait. Metroid Prime Hunters' first hunt was intended to sort of help give us a taste of what was to come, as well as serve as a technical showpiece for the DS. It's kind of easy to take it for granted today, but back in 2004, the Nintendo DS was kind of the first handheld we had ever seen with 3D capabilities. Yeah, technically the Game Boy Advance could do some very rudimentary 3D, although it wasn't very good. Plus, there was the N-Gage. But this was kind of the first time that 3D on the go really became mainstream. Plus, this was the height of the Halo craze when sci-fi shooters were all the rage. So the idea that you could play a fully 3D first-person shooter with wireless multiplayer on the go in 2004 absolutely blew our minds at the time. As for the demo itself, it's fairly bare bones, but I suppose that's to be expected. There were a few different modes. There was a short level that you could complete in about 5 to 10 minutes. There was a morph ball race, plus a survival mode where you went for a high score. The real value in First Hunt comes from the 4-player deathmatch that you could play wirelessly between 4 different DSs. The game also featured a bunch of different control methods using the DS stylus, including options for left-handed players. Some of them were a lot better than others. I think that the one that I used the most was the one where you directly tapped on the screen to shoot on those areas. While somewhat cumbersome compared to, say, a dual analog stick setup, the controls in First Hunt were definitely the best we had ever seen in a handheld shooter up to that point. Should you seek out Metroid Prime Hunters' First Hunt? Well, not really, not unless you have nostalgia for it. As I said before, this thing is very bare bones, and pretty much everything that it does was done better in the full release. Still, I can't help but have a bit of a soft spot for this one. If you enjoy exploring the wonderful world of retro games, check out my YouTube show, Mike's Retro Curiosities, and for more gaming goodness, head on over to GameSandwich.com.